How are you? Hope all are fine. So today we will discuss about the different type of tenses. In this video I will explain you the present tense and the four form of the present tense. Clear? First I will discuss what is tense. Tense denotes the time of action take place whether sometime in the past, in the present or will take some time in the future. We can say that tense is a time when the action takes place, whether now or in past or sometime in the future. Mainly there are three types of tenses: present, past and future. Today we will discuss the present tense. In present tense, the first form is simple present tense. Where we use simple present tense and what does it means? So, the uses of simple present tense to express the habitual action means the action or the habit that is done repeatedly. Again and again we are doing the same thing. Daily you can say we are doing the same thing. Like I get up every morning at 6 o'clock. That means this is my habit. This action I am doing repeatedly again and again. So at the time we use simple present tense. Structure I will explain you later. First we have to understand where we have to use the present tense. Second, the post office opens at 10 o'clock. That means the post office opens daily at 10 o'clock. Okay, ऐसा नहीं है कि sometime at 10, 11, 12. No, it is the fixed time when the post office opens. Second, to express universal truth. When we are talking about the universal truth, at that time we use simple present tense. Now the universal truth, the earth revolves around the sun. That means today the earth revolves around the sun, yesterday also and tomorrow also. That means it is universal truth. हम उसको बदल नहीं सकते. At the time we use simple present tense. Honesty is the best policy. Okay. Third, to express what is actually taking place at the present movement. That means what at present we are doing, what action we are performing at present. Okay. Anurag plays cricket. He writes a letter. That means this action a particular subject or a person is performing just now. Clear? The fourth use is to express certain proverbs. When we are using certain proverbs, at that time also we use them in the simple present tense. Slow and steady wins the race. Okay, that is true. To express the future event which is part of a plan or arrangement. For example, the college reopens next week. Okay, this is a future plan. College आज open नहीं हो रहे, next week में हो रहे हैं. तो that is the future. But here we have planned at this particular time. So at that time also we use simple present tense. वो हमने अभी plan कर लिया, भले ही वो हम बाद में करने वाले हैं, but we have planned just now. We go to Mumbai next Sunday. We have planned today only that we will go to Mumbai next Sunday. So these are the 5 time when we use the simple present tense. Okay. Now, different form of verb in simple present tense. How we will make the sentence in simple present tense? Normally, in simple present tense, we use the base form or main form of the verb. As I have discussed in early video also that we are having the three form of verb. What are they? Main verb, past participle form of the verb, past form of the verb. So here in simple present tense, we will use the base form, or we can say the main verb. Okay. So the structure of simple present tense will be subject, that is our noun or a pronoun who is performing the action, subject plus base form of the verb plus object. This thing you should keep in your mind. This should be clear in your mind. To identify whether a sentence is simple present tense or simple past, you have to just keep in mind this structure. What is the structure? Subject plus base form of the verb plus object. Suppose I give you one example. He writes a letter. Okay. Here he is subject, that means who is performing the action. Writes is the base form of the verb. A letter is object. Okay. So he writes a letter. So to identify the simple present tense, we have to see the verb in the sentence. If the verb is in base form of the verb is base verb or a main verb, then a particular sentence is simple present tense. You come to school late. Here come is verb. Now, main thing which should be kept in mind is that S or ES is added to the base form of the verb when the subject is in the third person and is singular number. Okay, when our subject is third person, I have discussed this first person, second person and third person earlier also. So when our subject is in third person and it is singular, at that time we will use S or ES with the base form of the verb. That this is very, very important. Or in simple way, to understand it we can say that when subject is singular, we will provide them friends, that is S or ES. That means when our subject is singular, जब subject अकेला है तो हम उसको friends दे देते हैं S और ES के. And when the subject is plural, that means the subject is having friend, then we will not provide it friend of S and ES. जब वो अकेला है तो हम उसको friends दे देते हैं S और ES, और जब उसके पास ऑलरेडी वो प्लूरल में है, दैट मीन्स उसके पास ऑलरेडी फ्रेंड्स हैं, तो हम उसको S और ES नहीं देंगे. दिस इज द बेस्ट वे टू रिमेंबर वेयर वी हैव टू use S and ES with the base form of the verb. That is, when our subject is singular, we will give them S and ES. We will add S and ES with the base form of the verb. And when the subject is plural, we will not use S and ES with the base form of the verb. Now, that we have discussed about the affirmative sentence, that means the subject in the positive form. If we have to make the interrogative sentence in simple present tense, how we will write? So our structure will be do or does plus subject plus base form of the verb plus object and question mark. To make it interrogative, to make a sentence interrogative or to ask a question, we have to add do or does. Either WH word से बन सकता है, but here we will not use WH word, we will use do or does. Okay. So where we have to use do and where we have to use does, the same we have done with S and ES. Do is used when the subject is plural and does is used when the subject is singular. So the structure for interrogative sentence in simple present tense is do does plus subject plus base form of the verb and object with question mark. Again one example, does he write a letter? I have used does. Why? Because the subject is he. So I am asking a question, does he write a letter? Do you know me? Okay. In interrogative sentences, we never use S or ES with the third person and singular person. Okay. Here, does he write a letter? I told you that he के साथ S आएगा. But in interrogative sentence, already does के साथ हमने S दे दिया है. So, we will never use S or ES with the third or the singular number in the interrogative sentence. That means in interrogative sentence, whether we are using in singular or form or plural form, we will use the base form of the verb without S in any case. Clear? Understand? Okay. Now comes the negative sentence. We have done with the affirmative sentence. We have done with the interrogative sentence. Now, how we will make a sentence into interrogative? Negative. Negative means nahi. So, we will just add not to make it interrogative. But where we have to use not, that should be clear. So, to make interrogative sentence, we will use do not or does not depending upon the subject. Again, if your subject is singular, you will use does not. If it is plural, you will use do not. So the structure is subject plus do not or does not plus base form of the verb and object. He does not visit the playground daily. They do not write a letter. Clear? So the structure is subject plus do or does not, base form of the verb plus object. Clear? So simple present tense. The structure for simple present tense is subject plus base form of the verb plus object in affirmative sentence. And if we have to make it negative, we will write subject plus do not or does not plus base form of the verb plus object. Here also the base form of the verb will not include S or ES. The second one, present continuous tense. First of all, the word continuous. What does continuous means? That means the action which is going on. Okay? And continuous, जैसे तुम्हारे दिमाग में आएगा तुम्हें एक चीज क्लिक होनी चाहिए, ing form. Okay? So present continuous tense is used to express an action going on at a time of speaking. Yani just now, which action is going on? What I am doing just now? I am teaching you. So this is my present continuous tense. Clear? The action which is going on just now. She is walking. What she is doing just now? She is walking. She is coming for dinner. I am meeting some friends after school. Clear? So what is common in this three sentences? ing form. Walking, coming, meeting. Clear? So, different form of verb in present continuous. First, we will discuss about affirmative sentences. That means the positive sentence. In affirmative sentence, we will use is, are, am. What is this is, are, am? They are auxiliary verb, or we can say they are helping verb. When we have to make the sentence continuous, so we have to use this helping verb. Without this helping verb, we can't make a sentence continuous. Continuous बनाने के लिए ये helping verb की ज़रूरत पड़ती ही पड़ती है. But I am saying that in present continuous tense, I will use all three. Is, are, am. It is possible? No. So first we will discuss the structure. Structure for simple continuous tense is subject plus is, are, am plus ing form of verb plus object. This is, are, am depends upon the subject. Okay. If your subject is singular, you will use is. Are is used when the subject is plural, and am is used with I only. Clear? अगर हमारा subject singular है, at that time we will use is. If it is plural, we will use are, or I है, then I will use am. Clear? So the structure for affirmative sentence is subject plus is, are, am plus verb form with ing, like walking, talking, tasting, meeting plus object. Clear? You are playing, I am playing, he is playing. Here I have given the example of playing to clear you that you के साथ आ रहेगा because you is plural. Here we can say that you is used as a plural as well as singular also. Okay, you is used in both the case, but we have to take you as a plural. उसके साथ helping verb जो होगा वो plural का ही आएगा. I am and he is. Now, negative sentence. Again, we have to just put it not. In negative sentence, not is inserted after the helping verb. आपको समझ में तो आ गया negative में not लगाना. But where we have to put this not? After the helping verb. So the structure is subject plus is, are, am plus not plus ing form of the verb and object. Same as affirmative, लेकिन helping verb के बाद हमने not लगा दिया. They are not flying kites. I am not going home today. Clear? Interrogative sentences. In interrogative sentences, helping verb is put before the subject. Okay, हम अभी तक helping verb को subject के बाद में use कर रहे थे, but to make it interrogative who WH word से बन सकते हैं, but with helping verb in simple present tense, we will use this helping verb before the subject. Okay, so the structure is, are, am plus subject plus ing form of the verb plus object. Okay, is, are, am depend upon the subject. Am I wasting my time in gossiping? So I am asking a question, and this question started with the helping verb. Are they playing in the park? In question mark. Clear? So to make it interrogative sentences, we have to put the helping verb or the auxiliary verb is, are, am before the subject, that it become a interrogative sentences. Clear? So we have discussed about the simple present tense and the present continuous tense. The third one is present perfect tense. Now, what is this present perfect tense? हमको कब समझ में आए, कैसे समझ में आएगा कि what is simple, कब use करना है? So the present perfect tense is used to express an action that began in the past and has recently completed. That means कोई एक्शन जो हमने पहले 1 घंटे पहले, 2 घंटे पहले, 2 दिन पहले स्टार्ट किया था, बट वी हैव जस्ट कंप्लीटेड राइट नाउ. पास्ट में चालू करके प्रेजेंट में फिनिश किया एक्शन को वी कॉल्ड एज प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट टेंस. फर्स्ट यूज. अगेन, it is used to express an action which was completed in the past but whose effect can be felt at the time of speaking. That means the action अभी past में ख़त्म हो गया है, बट उसका इफेक्ट अभी भी हमारे बोलते समय है. लाइक आई हैव डन माई होमवर्क. दैट मीन्स अभी जब मैं बोल रही हूँ इसके पहले आई हैव फिनिश्ड, पहले तो पास्ट हो गया, लेकिन मैं अभी बोल रही हूँ इसका अफेक्ट अभी भी हो रहा है. एट दैट टाइम ऑल्सो वी यूज सिंपल प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट टेंस. नाउ इसका सबसे अच्छा तरीका टू फाइंड वेदर अ सब्जेक्ट इज प्रेजेंट perfect tense is has and have. If a sentence is having has and have, that means it is present perfect tense. It can be affirmative sentence, it can be negative sentence, it can be interrogative sentence. पर उसमें अगर has and have है, that means it is present perfect tense. Clear? So the structure is subject plus has have plus past participle form of the verb plus object. उधर हमने क्या यूज किया था, बेस फॉर्म ऑफ द वर्ब, बट हियर वी विल यूज द पास्ट पार्टिसिपल फॉर्म ऑफ द वर्ब, दैट इज V3. आप लोगों को V3 पता होगा, तो V3 पास्ट पार्टिसिपल फॉर्म को वी कॉल्ड एज V3 ऑल्सो. ओके, so here comes the question where we have to use has and have. Has is used when our subject is singular and have is used when our subject is plural. Okay, if I talk about Ram, then I will use has. But if I talk about Ram and Shyam, then I will use have. Okay, but one more thing in that, I is singular, but it always goes with the plural form have. Clear? I देख के सिंगुलर नहीं लिखना है, I हमेशा have के साथ जाता है. Clear? So the structure for present perfect tense in the affirmative sentence is subject plus has have plus past participle form of the verb and object. Has and have depends upon the subject. If the subject is singular, we will use has, and if the subject is plural, we will use have. We have shifted to a new house. She has solved all her sums. They have brought the notebook. Clear? Here, shifted is the past participle form of the verb. Shift. Solved, solve, solved. Clear? Now the negative sentence. Here we have to insert not as in present tense and present continuous tense. But where we have to insert not? We have to insert not after the helping verb, like in simple present tense. Subject plus has have plus not part participle form of the verb and object. She has not heard from her mother for a long time. I have not finished my lesson. So simple, we have to insert not after the helping verb to make it negative. Clear? Now interrogative, same वही चीज है. You have to use the helping verb before the subject to make it interrogative sentence. In interrogative sentence, helping verb is put before the subject. Has have plus subject, past participle form of the verb and object. Here you have to insert a question mark also. Have you lost your pen? So have is the helping verb. You becomes the subject. Lost, past participle form of the verb, and your pen is object. Okay. Has Rahul topped the list? Topped is the past participle form of the verb top. Clear? So present perfect tense, clear? It is the action which is started in the past and have finished just now. Now comes present perfect continuous tense. एक एक चीज बढ़ती जा रही है ना. अब नाउ कंटिन्यूस, अगेन द कंटिन्यूस मीन्स ing फॉर्म. ये दिमाग में आया कंटिन्यूस वर्ड आते साथ कि वी हैव टू यूज द ing फॉर्म. परफेक्ट मीन्स हैज एंड हैव. But where we have to use these sentences? It is used to express an action that begins in the past and is continuing up to the time of speaking. Present perfect क्या था? Past में start हुआ, present में खत्म हो गया. But present perfect continuous past में start हुआ, लेकिन अभी present में भी it is continuing at the time of speaking. We have been playing cricket since 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock को एक्शन चालू हुआ था, लेकिन अभी भी वो एक्शन चालू है. तो इसमें एक कोई वर्ड दिखा तुम्हें? बाकी सब तो बिल्कुल प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट जैसा है. कुछ एक वर्ड दिखा? नहीं दिखा? ओके. डिफरेंट फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब इन प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट कंटिन्यूअस टेंस. ओके, सो अफर्मेटिव सेंटेंस. इन अफर्मेटिव सेंटेंस वी हैव टू यूज have been and has been. That means has और have तो जैसा present perfect में था वही है, but we are introducing one more word that is been. Been से हमको पता चलेगा that it is continuous tense. अभी तो बोलोगे कि अभी तो आपने बोला था कि continuous tense में ing. Yes, ing verb का रहेगा, but been लगेगा at the time we understood that it is present perfect tense. Okay. First we will discuss the structure. Subject plus have been plus has been or has been, ing form of the verb and object. Okay. So this ing is describing that it is continuous tense. So continuous tense can be in present continuous also. But this has been indicate that it is perfect tense. So perfect continuous tense. Okay, if ing है तो ing तो continuous simple continuous में भी हो सकता है, but if it is having has been or have been, that means it is present perfect continuous tense. Again, has and have depends upon the subject, as I discussed earlier also. So the structure for present perfect continuous tense in the affirmative sentence is subject plus has been or have been plus ing form of the verb and object. Clear? The baby has been sleeping for an hour. यानी past में भी वो सो रहा था और अभी भी सो ही रहा है. They have been playing cricket for 2 hours. The mother has been watching TV from 3 hours. Clear? Now negative. Again we have to insert not. But where we have to insert not? After the helping verb. Subject plus has have plus not plus being plus ing form of the verb and object. Clear? We have not been working since morning. It has not been raining since morning. So has or have आया तो माइंड में क्लिक हुआ, it is perfect tense, present perfect. Okay. Not आया interrogative. Been ing आया continuous. So the sentence is present perfect continuous tense. Like this you have to identify the sentence, the tense of the sentence. Now interrogative, again the same theory. You have to use this helping verb or the auxiliary verb before the subject. Clear? Has and have, subject, been, ing form of the verb and object. Clear? Have you been waiting for me a long time? Has she been reading for over 2 hours? So, to make it interrogative, we have to use have and have before the subject. And the same thing been and ing form. Clear? I think I've explained you. All doubts are clear. If you are having any doubt regarding this topic, let me know. Comment in the comment box. and this is only the present tense. We are left with the past and the future tense. For that I will send you separate video. Children, I hope you understand. Thank you and a nice time. See the video again so that all the doubts should be clear. Thank you.